Hello, everyone. Well, here we are, 6 weeks on Carnivore. Mad hair is a go. Let's get into it.
Never gonna stop now, baby.
Greetings, everybody. Do excuse the fan. I will try to sort of do something with the sound to get rid of the background noise. Oh, what a week. What a week. Where do I start? It's my mood this week. First of all, sorry about the hair. A little bit of touch of the wreck of the Hesperuses. I just don't care. I don't care. This week emotionally it's been rough. It's been rough. I don't know whether this mood change is a carnivore thing. Is it because my mental clarity has the fog? I don't know that there's much fog left, to be completely honest. My mental health is better, but the clarity, it's the mental clarity that's, I don't know if it's shooting me in the foot or not. It's kind of like my tolerance for generalized BS, even before Carnivore, it was small. But I used to internalize that frustration. Like if I saw the BS and I would just take it in and just internalize it. Now it's a case of I see it, I say it, and it's like I can't handle it. It can range from what I think, if I had to pick one thing, it's people in my life telling me what to do when I am, as Kerry would say, I have finally taken charge of my own journey here, and I have taken up the helm, and I'm the captain of my own ship. Now, I'm and it's not just the people in my life, it's with other things, with my mother's stuff that I'm doing. It's these little fans that come in thinking that they can tell me what to do, and it's like, don't know when I appointed you the grand poobah of me. Don't think I did. Sorry. This is what I mean. The emotions this week are a little bit heightened. I can't handle BS. And I think there are aspects of that. I've always been like that. It's just more intense now. And I just don't have time for it. If people want to BS, then they can do that on their own time. I just don't have the time for it. I don't have the time. And I think me being so, like, for instance, the kids will ask me, a question, and if it's, something that they know they shouldn't be doing. Like, I mean, my youngest, he did come to me with a question about something he knows he should not have asked because he knows not to do it. And he got a very quick, sharp, to the point, no BS answer. And he didn't like it. Teenagers don't like the truth. I quite realised that. But this time it was like boom, 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 boom. End of story. I said, you can go now. And I don't think they're prepared for that, because it's not something that they've ever had to deal with. So, yeah. Oh, I need to stop crying. This poor carnivore lifestyle has got so much to fix with me. Oh. Is there any way you can apologise to a lifestyle and say, oh, I'm so sorry you've come and joined this journey with me and you've got so much to fix. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I haven't cheated. This is 6 weeks now. The end of 6 weeks. I haven't cheated. Not once. Not once. I mean, by cheated, I mean I haven't had any toast, I haven't had any sweets, I haven't had any cake, I haven't had any bread, I haven't had any sugary drinks, I haven't even had any drinks that are diet drinks like Pepsi Max or anything that's got aspartame in it. I haven't cheated. I haven't had salad, I haven't had vegetables, I haven't had fruit, none of that. I can't. And I know what's going to happen. You know, the birthday next month for my youngest son. He's 16. He's 16 next month. And what's the normal thing that happens on a birthday? What is the one constant that happens on anybody's birthday? Birthday cake. And you know what? I'm not having any, even though it's my son's 16th birthday. And if anybody gives me crap for it in this house, I'm going to lose my mind. The way I feel right now, I will absolutely erupt. I will erupt. And it's just... I just don't want it. I can't. It's poison. I can't. This is what I have to think. I have to do that. I said it in the questions earlier in the week. I have to think of things like that now. Otherwise, I won't get through it. It'll be hard for me to get through it. I have to look at all that other food. Anything other than what I'm actually eating is poison. I know it's drastic, but that's how I have to do it. I can't do cheat days. Treat yourself, what? With sugary food? How does that make sense? How does it make sense to... How is that a treat? It isn't. It just isn't. And this is what I'm faced with. It's like... I'm fine with people having their truths. I am. I really am. As long as I'm respected enough to have my own. And don't try to make me feel like dirt because my beliefs don't match with yours. It's as simple as that. It's one of the reasons why I won't talk religion. I just won't. And politics, because my beliefs and my thought process are going to be completely different to everybody else's or the next person. And that's when problems arise. So, yeah, sorry, it's all emotional today. So I'm going to give myself a minute here and I might actually put an edit in here and compose myself a wee bit. Okay. Now we're calm. Sorry, folks. I had to actually stop myself there because that was just going to go on and on and on and on. And I'm like, no. Nope. Because I think with whatever I mentioned you know, I know that you're going to understand it, and it's fine. So I don't need to explain any further. So the other things that have happened this week. So I'll put the images in soon. I have lost weight, but the body is definitely doing something. Ooh. I've been, now the leg pain is less, it's getting less, it's taking its time, and it's taking a while, but you know, like I've mentioned, the carnivore lifestyle, it's come to my body and it's got a lot to do, and this ain't going to take 5 minutes. I realise that. I was wondering towards the weekend why I was experiencing lower back pain. I'm like, okay, I used to get lower back pain quite a bit. And I hadn't had lower back pain for quite some time because it's been the pain in my legs. Okay, so I know there's probably a few things going on there. It could be that the lower back pain's already been there, but been sort of like drowned out by the pain in my legs, I suppose. There's that. Obviously, you know, as I said a few weeks ago, I stopped taking Celebrex. There's that. I've reduced the dose of the glucosamine, chondroitin, and turmeric. I'm now on 1 a day as opposed to 2 a day because I just want to stop taking those. But always I've said, when I'm reducing or getting rid of any medication that is specifically targeted to reduce pain, I've made it very clear around here that I would rather put up with the pain, knowing that the carnivore lifestyle is going to take over at some point and do what it has to do. The lower back pain, I'm not going to lie, having not had it for like 5 years, haven't missed it. It's that same old lower back dull ache. It's just awful. However, we've got a few layers going on here. So I haven't changed anything that I've eaten this week. I am mostly 1 meal a day. I think since last weigh-in, I think I've had breakfast once, and that was it. I am mostly 1 meal a day. However, one of the things that I really fancied early on in the week was a cup of tea. I know from past experience that whenever my lower back went out, it's because my stomach is doing something. I'm going to stop the tea because I think that's doing something to my stomach. As much as I love tea, and I've really been enjoying it, it's been a nice little pick-me-up at night, you know, and it's made me feel great. I'm going to have to get rid of it, I think, just to see what happens, because as I said, there's a few layers to this back pain. I think it's any or all of a bit of each of these things that I have gone through in my mind. It could be inflaming my gut, pulling my back out, because I know from past experience that that's how that works. It could also, the tea could be inflaming the gut. It just could all be working together, or It could also be that because now the pain in my legs is lessening every day, the real problems are coming to the surface, if you like. There's no other way to explain that. So it's all right. I got it. I've got this. I got this. I swear. I will always, if there's something going on with my body, if I don't understand it, if I will always self-reflect. If I can't find an answer within myself, then I will reach out to YouTube or you guys, the community, to find out, okay, what the heck? But more often than not, self-reflection will get me there. And this time it has. It's a combination of the lessened pain in my legs. So now the real pain's coming through. It's the fact that I've gotten rid of Celebrex. I'm reducing the glucosamine. So my body's trying to get used to that. And the tea. I reckon it's a combination of those three things. I really do. I will always investigate. I'm so nosy. I just have to know. You know, I have to know. I can't not know what's going on with my own body. So, and this carnivore lifestyle has actually, it's just made me more keenly aware. And like I've said, you know, all that other food, once you remove that other food, it sort of like removes the noise from your body so that your body can communicate with you nicely, not having to shout at you saying, would you stop eating that? It can go, now come on, please stop eating that. And it can talk to you calmly. So it's great to remove the noise to be able to hear what my body's saying and to have a decent conversation with it, so to speak. So, okay, well, look, without much further ado, let's get into some photographs, shall we? Yeah. So I've written some stuff down because when you write it down, I mean, you look at it. I mean, I'm looking at the spreadsheet and I'm like, you know. But see, the whole, when I look at the bust, waist and hips, for example, right? So I lost 4 centimeters on the bust. That's fine. The waist was the same. That's fine. But the hips went up 2 centimeters, and where I measure is sort of across that sort of belly region. It just is. I know that the weight is moving around. That's very obvious, because if you actually pause the screen for the spreadsheet, you'll see that some things are staying the same for ages, and then it goes somewhere else, and it's definitely moving around, and you can see that in the photographs. It's not only reducing, but it's definitely moving around. So I was not surprised, given where I actually do that measurement for the hips, that it was up, because that further tells me that there's some inflammation going on in the belly, in the tummy. And so, yeah. But the breakdown of all of this, it's nuts. In 6 weeks, I've lost 16 kilos, which is 35.27 pounds. And I've lost 10 centimetres off the bust, 6 centimetres off the waist, and 11 centimetres off the hips. That's even with the fact that I put on 2 centimetres this last week. 11 centimetres off the hips. My God, it's insane. So, you know, when you look at those figures, and, you know, I do love numbers. I do love me some numbers. And believe me when I say that I do get that a good deal of these victories come from the non-scale, non-measurement victories. Believe me, I get it. But yeah, this week with the back pain, have not missed it. But we will deal, we will persevere, and we will push through it. My husband got a little bit iffy with me because I asked for this Tiger Balm. It is literally the only thing that really works on aches and pains in this house. And he said, you really should take something for the pain. I went, no, I'm not. And I said, it's not that bad that I have to pop a pill for it. It hurts, yes, but I'm not putting unnecessary poison into my body. And he went, oh, you're going all in, and it's all this, and you're doing yourself a disservice. I'm like, I get it, but I'm the captain of my own ship, thanks. I appreciate your concern, you know, but he's very supportive. It obviously comes from a place of love because he doesn't like to see me in pain. I get it. I didn't like seeing him in pain when he was having his kidney stone attack. It's horrible to see somebody in pain. But if my pain does get worse than it is now with my lower back, and if, for example, everything that I've done to help rectify it, like get rid of the tea, you know, reduce, I mean, I'm even thinking in a few weeks' time to go full lion diet, just to see what happens, just for shiggles. And yes, I do know that that means no coffee. Yeah, I know it. Beef, water, salt. That's it. I know what the lion diet is. So it's not like, makes sense, doesn't it? Can a lion get a cup of coffee in the Sahara Desert? If the answer's no, then it's not part of the plan. So yeah, I mean, I can see myself actually going full lion diet. I said that to my husband last night, and he sort of went, hey, I'm not asking you to do it. It's me that wants to do it. I'm thinking about it. So yeah, who knows? I mean, I'm all in regardless. I mean, I honestly cannot see me having any other kind of dietary lifestyle. I'm almost to, like, you know, years down the track when I've lost what I want to lose and I've maintained it for a number of years. I'm almost too scared at this end of the journey to even contemplate reintroducing certain foods. That scares me. It really does scare me because of what I've learned. I've been on this for 6 weeks, but I researched it for 2 weeks prior to starting. So my mind has been very much focused on all of this for 8 weeks. And the thought of introducing other foods frightens the living daylights out of me, considering the possible inflammation, pain that I could get from it. It's like, I'm not sure this is at this end of the journey, mind you. I can't see me wanting to actually take the risk of putting that inflammation into my... I mean, I don't even eat sausages. I don't touch them. Because, you know, you've got there's all sorts of wonderful things, the kielbasa's and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, I'm not touching it. You don't know what's in them. And chances are whatever's in them, you shouldn't be eating them. Not when you're a carnivore. If you're on this to reduce inflammation in your body, then yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not playing that game. I'm just not doing it. I just can't. It's like Kerry, who said from Homestead How, once you see that little golden nugget that is quite possibly the answer to everything, why would you want to go, I'll just put that down there. I'm going to try that. Why would you? I know that the carnivore lifestyle is not a diet. I still have to correct myself. It is a lifestyle, and it's basically an elimination regime whereby you look at Michaela Peterson and what she went through. She basically has steak, water, salt, that's it. And she's had to, because everything else inflames her body. And this is the very core of this lifestyle, is to reduce the inflammation in your body so that your body can be healthier. So there's no way I am going to eat something that is processed just even slightly. I can't. I can barely handle bacon. Barely. But yeah, would I love to have some sausages? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I would. But honestly, I'd rather make them myself. I would rather, in the future, buy a grinder and grind the beef mince myself, put what seasonings in it I know are okay for me, salt, and I'd rather get those skins from the butcher myself, the ones that are friendly for this lifestyle. I would rather make the sausages myself. I really would, if I'm going to have a sausage. I mean, and another thing, I've gone off chicken. Completely gone off chicken. Twice now I've made chicken in the oven. My husband made chicken on you can probably see hang on, I'll see if I can get my finger there. That thing there. It's a spit thing. He put chickens on a spit, and I had half a breast and a leg. I didn't even finish the leg, and I had a whole wing. I just couldn't eat anymore, and it's like, no, I've gone off chicken. I cannot handle chicken anymore. I can't. So They can have what they want. If they want chicken, I ain't eating it. I'm just not going there. So I guess that's it for the week, folks. Yeah, I'd love to know in the comments below how you guys have been going with your journeys, and what struggles have you had? What light bulb moments have you had? And yeah, also, if I was going to do a midweek video this week, what would you like me to talk about? Is there any particular subject that you would like me to talk about? Like I've said, I'm an open book, but I would genuinely love to hear about what sort of week that you've had. Your ups and your downs, and yeah, I would be honored to share those with you and console you if you need it, give you a high five if you need it. But yeah, comment below and let me know how you're going. And on that note, as always, please be kind to those around you. But please, please remember, be kind to yourself.